Hey, what's going on, Capricorn? Welcome to the channel. It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. So guys, thanks so much for joining me for your May 2020 Star Guide reading. So this is the deck I use. It's the Starman tarot card deck, and this is the deck that was inspired by David Bowie, and he's going to appear in some of the cards. It's pretty selective, so when we see his face, I'll point him out. And I use this amazing StarGuide spread, which is really going to help you look at any challenges that you're having with your present situation and how you can like soldier your way through them and possibly have a look at your highest outcome. So thanks again for joining me, and definitely let me know what your favorite card is and what resonated with you the most. And when you subscribe to the channel, guys, definitely make sure to hit the notification bell just so that YouTube will present you with the option of viewing any of my videos that come up. So anyway, yeah, that's the spiel, and I'm gonna jump in here and have a look at your present situation with the first card right away. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do a deck cut and we'll grab that card there, guys, for you. Present situation. Yeah, pretty amazing. We've got the King of Pentacles. So you'll see how like it's really off the wall sort of artwork in this deck, and everything is a little bit like otherworldly to me. Because it's like some of you could be really on the outer edges of other people or society, and that could really suit you very well. And it could help you with things like what the King of Pentacles is doing. He's sort of watching other people and creating as he goes. And he's sort of, if you notice, like it feels like he's floating above everything else and totally unaffected. And he's got this ladder that comes up to where he's sitting perched on his like, kind of like a, what are those stores, like kind of like a Value Village, the secondhand shop. But he's sort of refurbished it for his own purposes, and he's still like rocking that out. He's like total badass, and just taking everything in his stride. And people come up when he invites them. He's sort of approachable but unapproachable. He's got to offer an invitation because he's really taken this massive care to put himself where he is, and you can see the white in his beard and his hair, that it's taken him a long time to get there, and he doesn't want anybody else rocking his world unless he invites them into it. So your present situation is like reaching this pinnacle of like almost rock stardom in your own world, or at least in your own mind, and that's what matters the most. So let's see any cause of conflict here, you guys. So we've got the Prince of Wands, and here is David Bowie right in here for you. So this is the fire suit for you guys. So it looks like, I don't know, like you're prepared to take a lot of hits from people, just the way the character in this card is standing. You're sort of prepared to move forward, but you're expecting a frontal attack for some reason. So it could be, I don't know, maybe you've had sort of a rough run with people coming at you, which would really explain where you've got this lofty presence, a little bit detached, and, watching people for what their true intention is. And that's totally cool. I get it. But if you're expecting people to come in and tear you down, they probably will. You're going to draw them in with that. So you can see how there's sort of a, oh, I better be ready for this. I better be ready for that. And all these contingency plans, they're really great to have, but to sort of live and breathe them every day is a high anxiety energy because you're expecting the worst to happen. And the solitude that you put yourself in to develop where you are right now, you could probably relax that a little bit. The more that you raise your vibration and raise your intention, the more that people that are equal to that vibration will come in. So the people that were there prior, before you built your castle, sort of with low vibration, or they were super needy, or they're rip-off artists, they should fade away because they can't match your vibration. What's really important to know that you'll shed things like a second skin, and it's the lower vibrational things that will fall away from you. So while you were busy building your house of love, your house of money, your house of positive and I got the word income, your positive vibrations, everything else was busy getting lost, because you can only see things that match your vibration. So you can probably relax your guard a little bit, which will be good news, because it's a lot of work to stay that way. So let's see any changes needed in order to face these challenges, you guys. So we've got the Emperor. Okay, so this is a pretty smart guy here too. And just in case you guys are not aware, I did Emperor reads earlier this year in February, and it's good for any time, but this is an Emperor year actually. And this is looking at building your foundations. So I just wanted to recommend that read if you haven't seen it. It's just under your folder in my video playlist, blah, 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 blah. So the Emperor, this guy is pretty unflappable, and he's got sort of the same stance. And I'm reminded of that song Buffalo Stance. If you haven't heard it, go check it out, because it's pretty wild and funky. You know, just to maintain your like basic buffalo stance, and like what is it exactly that you're looking to accomplish, you know. And this is a foundational year, so really look at everything that you need. You're probably going to need people, you know, every now and again, and maybe you want to associate with people on a higher vibration that have your true best interest in heart. People that are a match for your vibration and your highest timeline, they don't want anything from you, you know, and people just want to bless you, and there's an exchange of energy, and you know what I mean? You guys can help each other out without any expectation of getting something back in return. So, but this is a really sharp businessman too, the Emperor. So you really combine that, because I really see that there's sort of a underlying mistrust or paranoia, and I think it's there for a reason, but you can probably let that slip a little bit. So let's look at your strengths, guys. So you've got the Six of Swords. So you guys are pushing yourself forward, definitely into a better life. And you've done this of your own volition. This is the King of Pentacles energy. He's really just on top of building everything for himself. And so is the Emperor. So if you've been sort of in this like warfare state with the people around you, and maybe you've had a crappy employer, or you lived in a bad neighborhood, or you had some really crappy friends that just took advantage of you and only wanted you for whatever you could provide to them for free, just know that you are moving forward. Like I was saying before, like things that are a vibrational match for you, and this includes people. You know, when you notice things like greater abundance, like you're earning more money, you can afford a new car, you know, you're starting to really build up your empire. The same is true for people. You'll start to attract in more people that match your high desire for a good outcome. It's not to say that people aren't going to slip in, but you can just let your aura pick up on them. You know, you don't even have to do background checks on people. You don't have to freak out about people. You'll know right away, because your stomach will tell you. You'll feel like, oh man, I don't feel so good with this person around. And you can toss them right away. So just keep in mind, like your strength is moving towards, you know, with the Six of Swords, you're moving towards a place where you can relax. Things are going to be a little bit smoother sailing for you. Six of Swords is, how many good swords cards are there? Maybe 4, and you've pulled the best one. This is one of the best ones in my opinion. So let's see any other challenges for you guys. You've got the Starman card here. So the Starman is the magician, right? The Starman is the magician in this deck. So how is this challenge for you? Do you not believe in yourself yet? You know, you can see that this is the conductor of the world, the conductor of the universe, and being supercharged with the ability to manifest here. So I'm not sure how that's going to be a challenge for you, and maybe you just don't know how powerful you are yet. So let me just pull a clarifier over top of it. So you've got the Six of Cups. So this could be what the whole problem is. You know, the Six of Cups really goes to things from the past and wanting things to come back that were available to you on a different timeline, maybe from your youth or your childhood, but also remembering how things didn't work out for you previously, and like, well, why should they happen for me now? I mean, they really, you know, sort of bit the big banana last time, but you're not the same person that you were before. So you need to really start believing in your magic, because you've got this sort of untethered King of Pentacles who is telling you that, hey, I'm over here, come get it, you know, and this is you. And then you've also got the Emperor who's going, yeah, hello, this is the year of the Emperor, so you can really rock out your changes right now. So if you're feeling like, well, you know, I wasn't a very good manifester, or people tried to rip me off all the time, that was your past. You're going to have to find a way to disconnect yourself from the past, because your past isn't serving you. You're not living in the past. And if you are, it's just a memory, you know? So you really need to check things out like that. And, you know, there's a lot of philosophers out there, and I think Eckhart Tolle does some really good talks about how to disassociate yourself from your past. And find whoever you like. I'm not Eckhart Tolle's biggest fan, honestly. I mean, I think he does a great job, but I have different gurus, but I've seen where he does things where, you know, you should only attach yourself to your present and focus on your highest timeline. So let's see your outcome here, guys. Well, this is fantastic. So you've got the Lovers. So everything is moving along to the next level. The Lovers card resonates with the energy of forming new relationships, and just everything going one level up, you know? So you can just keep on climbing the ladder of success, whether it's going to be financially, if you want to move somewhere else, like whatever it is that you're working on, your outcome is saying it's paying off, you know? And you could have that special someone coming in for you. Your love life could be escalating with who you're with right now, to the next logical level. So I think you're just going to have to convince yourself that everything is okay, man. And you're going to be absolutely fine. Just stay focused and remember who you are. You know, you're this amazing firecracker of co-creation. So, like, go get your magic for sure and work it, you know. And guys, yeah, take care and thanks for joining. Okay, bye for now. Bye.